What's up, guys? It's your boy the Texas Gamer here, and we're back with another Hearts of Fire War video. And today, we're taking it way back. So far back, we're going to the year 1914, just before the start of World War I. You may ask, how are we doing this? Well, thanks to the Great War Redux, it allows us to play a variety of countries during the Great War. So today, we're going to become the German Empire. And we're going to try to win World War I. Do I have what it takes to win? Or am I going to suffer the same fate as real life? Join me as we embark on this adventure. And well, as I said, we're playing as the German Empire today. One thing the German Empire, or Germany, was well known for was having a very, very well equipped and well trained military. Something similar to how the United States is now, or present day. Meanwhile, countries like the Russian Empire was known to have, especially later on in the war, to be very, very weak, very unequipped, low morale, something you don't want in your country's military.
Angetreten.
So much so, and they were dealing with so many issues also, that they couldn't really focus on fighting on the conflict,
Bereit
on
zum
the European
Ausrücken.
conflict. So, something that ended up happening is the
Achtung.
Germans ended up being able to push
Befehle.
into large swaths of
Zuhören.
Russian territory. That's what we're
Achtung.
going to try to do today. Thing
Bereit zum
is,
Ausrücken.
one of the best things to do in this
Befehle.
scenario would be
Bereit zum
to
Ausrücken.
do something similar to World War I. And that's what I'm going to try to do. I mean, World War II. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to do not the sleeping flag, but the plan to invade the Netherlands and Belgium and then march into Paris, effectively knocking out that side of the front. This is the one thing Hitler didn't want in World War II. He did not want to have a two-front war. However, after the Normandy landings, he had no other choice. If he didn't mind a two-front war, then he would have very much have invaded the Soviets while he was still invading the French. Well, the Soviets don't exist yet. It's the Russian Empire. You have Austria-Hungary right here. You have France. Austria-Hungary is also dealing with a lot of stuff internally. You have France. You still have the British Empire, because they were very much larger and very much more capable at the start of World War I rather than at the start of World War II. Even though they still had other places, it was more really Australia. I believe, sometime between World War I and World War II, the British Raj would eventually leave. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But one of the main things we want to do is we want infantry and cavalry divisions. Cavalry divisions can act like tanks. Even though they don't have armor, they still can pack a real punch. They still give us that almost tank mentality, that fast moving mentality. Thing is, here in World War I, one of the things is we don't have tanks. Tanks have not really been invented yet. So that's going to be something I have to overlook. That's gonna be something I'm gonna have to figure out here as we go along. So let's go ahead and get our national focus ready. And of course, one of the things is war with France. So one of the things I'm going to do is I want
Achtung!
this group right here along this border. And what we're essentially going to do is we're going to push in to there,
Ihre
and this is
Befehle?
going to be the Russian army. We're going to go ahead and unpause, that way everyone can get to their border, to their respected area. There we go. Let's also go ahead and get our military going. Cavalry attack and defense with August von Mackensen goes up 15 extra attack and 15 extra defense. That's going to be very handy. Artillery. Artillery attack is 10 plus. Is plus 10%, and artillery defense is plus 5%. That's also going to be very, very helpful. And another thing is army logistics. One thing we don't want to do is, as we go in, to get attrition. As we get further and further away from supply lines, we don't want to get attrition. And also that will help in the offense, in the case of getting surrounded or encircled, if it happens. Erich von Falkenhayn is army offense genius. He also gives extra division attack, which will be useful, and an army experience gain, which is also useful. And of course you have either Cult of Offensive Expert or Military Theorist. He allows better land doctrine cost. However, I would say it would be better to do... he doesn't really give anything in terms of being able to go faster. He more or less does... where is it? Let me see. He more or less does doctrines. Where is that? Where are they at? He's more on doctorates. And I can't manage to seem to find it. Where are the doctrines at?
Bereit!
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to manage it whenever it comes out. So we don't need bombers. We still got howitzers and all that, but we relatively don't need a whole bunch of a big navy. Yes, we're gonna have we're already producing the Bismarck and the Scharnhorst. Really? Like really, let's just focus on those, on convoys, battleships, battle cruisers, convoys, and of course subs. The main thing we want to focus on in the Navy. Really, if I can have it where everyone either has 2 or something, that'd be good. But let me see. Try to line it up right. Perfect. So it's good enough for everyone has 3. Now, military factories. We need a lot of infantry equipment. So that's bayonets, guns. Of course, we don't need as many howitzers and all that. Actually, we don't really need howitzers. That's more or less artillery, but we don't need to focus on that much. The main reason, so basically, I'm getting rid of what we don't need and increasing the supply of what we do need. And that's infantry equipment, support equipment, cold artillery, and we don't need a huge navy. We just need enough to focus on certain things. So with that helping out, we got 26 divisions of both infantry and infantry and cavalry. I can always come in and do more. Let's also go ahead and start researching a few things, like early grenades. Let's also see this. I want to do this because that's going to help us out a lot. That's going to increase the cavalry defense, increase the breakthrough, increase leg defense, so like soldiers defense and breakthrough by quite a bit. See, this is more, I want to say, probably closer to what they end up using then. I don't know. So this is Marines. We want some Marines. That'll be good, especially if we have to navally invade the So we can't do that one yet. Let's also get a basic mortar. And let me see here. We don't have any special projects going. Okay. Let's also continue to modify the government. We're going to do military theorists. And as for this, we want let's do a captain of industry, a economist, and a prince of terror. So reason why we're doing a prince of terror, he gives us non-core manpower. So like Brussels, when we eventually go into Poland and Russia, he gives us extra manpower there, and he gives us extra damage to garrisons, which helps out as we occupy land. Let's also go ahead and bump up conscription, and we will bump up war economy when we're at war. Alright. So now that that is pretty much set, Prince Ferdinand has been assassinated, and that's pretty much sets World War One in motion. So we want ground support and also naval reformer. Alright, so that pretty much starts World War One. The Great War has begun. Let's also go ahead and get more military. more troops out. And the
Bereit.
main thing we want is here. We want more troops in
Bereit.
France and in there. They're going to push no matter what. You see there, you see all that green? The Germans are going to capture Polish territory no matter what. The only thing is, you know, how fast can we capture it and how good can we capture it? Really, the main thing is how fast. We need to be able to capture it pretty much as quickly as possible. So the Hindenburg program, the economy is under control of the OHL, but gives the decision to construct the Hindenburg line. It gives all those extra building slots in military factories, which will be good. So yeah. Joint planning, general staff dictatorship, Schutztruppe, Prussian militarism, naval arms race, and Norddeutscher Bund legacy. So, let's go ahead and have them hold, because you can see all of that red. We don't want that happening. Meanwhile, they are getting ready to push. And if I unpause it, they'll call Belgium to join. So that's good. And you can already see we're already pushing well into Belgium, which is very, very good. So let's go ahead and pause it real quick. The main reason. So if I enact the Schlieffen plan now, thing is I want to wait until, you know, I'm on Brussels' doorstep. It is active for 5 days. It gives our division 30 plus speed. It gives an attack bonus against Belgium of 30%. A defense bonus of 30%. An attack bonus against the French. A defense bonus against the French. A breakthrough bonus against the French for 60 days. Gains claim on Luxembourg. So, terrain penalty reduction minus 50%. Entrenchment speed, max entrenchment. Enemy division speed, land fort effectiveness is reduced. And it increases train penalty reduction and river crossing speed penalty. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer to enact that. But one of the things is, we don't have enough yet. And we don't even have enough to go to war economy, which will actually help us out a lot. So one of the things is I need a larger group of forces in Belgium.
Angetreten.
So they are the 22.
Zeigt es ihnen.
Yeah. The deeper we can push into Belgium, the better. Let's just turn Bulgaria. military missions 50. Alright. Just a little bit longer before I enact the plan.
Befehle.
I'm gonna move a couple.
Bereit.
3 goes. Let's go to supply line to Belgium. And also let's go ahead and that will basically make it where they are going to essentially capitulate in a matter of hours.
Angetreten.
I believe if we end up capturing one more tile, we
Wieder
essentially
zurück.
begin to,
Befehle.
so let's have that going and have them push it back. Thing is, I don't like it because essentially it just becomes nothing. Let's add more infantry to here. And also halt. Pause that. So
Ihre
all of
Befehle.
those belong to them. No. Because that's that group. Belongs to them. No. What about these?
Los, los, los.
There we go. He's going to this one.
Zeigt es ihnen.
So there we go. They
Achtung.
are in charge of this border here. And they...
Vorrücken.
Who are they? Okay, they are that one. Thing is, I think I enacted the sleeper plan too early. That's the thing.
Bereit. Zuhören.
Anyways. Start sending the visors, extort heroism, do war propaganda, control Austrian planning. Let's also get more troops out.
Ihre Befehle. Achtung.
You know, and also let's go ahead and, oh my lord, look at that. They're pushing deep into Riga, deep into Russia, so that's very, very good. Hey, what's up guys? I just want to say real quick, 93% of people are unsubscribed, so please go subscribe. Everyone who subscribes makes a huge difference. Anyways, back to the video.
Angetreten. Bereit.
So let's look at this. 95 here, so we could capture this tile soon. 98 here, so that's good. Thing is, there's so many divisions along the border. It's not like Russia where they're spread out. You can even see Turkey's pushing in. There's a very much a good chance that we could knock Russia out of the war here soon.
Achtung! Abbruch!
Let's invite you to the faction. February Revolution. Vladimir Lenin leaves Switzerland. You know what that means? Soviets are. So let's go ahead and add more of those wings and then add more of those. Add more of those and more of those. So yeah, this 91 group,
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
them, they're gonna be able to just start pushing in like nothing.
Ausrücken!
Let's look at front, Russia. Alright, that's the Irish. Oh no.
Bereit? Zuhören!
December 1919. Actually, let me
Befehle!
have everyone to combine here.
Abstand halten!
Let me organize a new front. Actually,
Ziel anvisiert!
there won't be any fronts for now. All of
Unter
them.
Beschuss!
We are withdrawing from Belgium. Nice organized withdrawal. That.
Suchen Deckung!
Now let's
Auf
get
geht's!
these along the new border. New thing. Okay.
Bereit?
We're surrendering to the Entente. Entente victorious. Now when the German Empire has surrendered, the small Russian army we gained near Pskov has to survive without our help. Because according to the armistice, we have to withdraw all forces even from eastern territories we gained in Brest-Litovsk. Alright, so that's going to do it all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one.